Somebody explain to me why the fuck am I doing another goddamn video? These motherfuckers, right? Goddamn. I'm Killer B, the goddamn Witchfinder General. You got a witch. I'm burning their motherfucking asses up. Let's get this other shit out the way first. I like to thank all my goddamn subscribers, Sister P, Brainstorm, Homeschool Academy, Neggy Springfield, Josh, um, Sahara Jr., Victor Always, Yasu, Bill Hill, um, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent, and San Miguel TV, my main man. And shit, with that, if y'all niggas want to be my supporter, y'all can hit my goddamn Cash App with any goddamn amount. I don't care if it's 10 motherfucking cent. And I'll fucking shout out your ass and shit on my videos from now on. But anyway, Taharka Bay, Sinetter, Nepal, all of y'all asses need to be ashamed of yourselves. And it shows how stupid and retarded some of you motherfuckers out there are. Sinetter gonna put up a video and tell people to go to this woman's channel and listen to her drag the shit out of Taharka Bay dumbass getting caught as a sex offender. Yup. Here come another sex offender, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all the real shit, right? Cause y'all know I don't play. I don't play with these niggas. I don't have to lie on these niggas. I don't have to slander none of these niggas. Cause I tell the truth. And the truth will whip your ass like a natural man every goddamn time. Right? So I'm like, so I went over to the shit and like they getting that Taharka Bay again, right? So they talking about how he a pedophile and all types of shit, right? I done heard enough of that shit that I'm fucking numb to that shit, right? Now, I knew something was wrong with the nigga, and I was on his show, right? Like I've said some good things about Taharka Bay. I have. Y'all have heard me on the show say it numerous times. I said he a Moor, he retarded as fuck for being a Moor and all that shit. But I gotta say one thing: he's treated me respectfully on his platform. There been another thing when me and him had a heated discussion, but on his platform, he was cool. That nigga danced around all my questions and shit, right? Wouldn't answer them, but he wasn't on no bullshit. Like he did it very professional. And the time I was on there, I was telling him I don't associate no do business with no ghetto motherfucker that been in jail that got a police record and shit. So he said, I got a police record, right? He didn't say for what. He said, but that was years ago and stuff. So you telling me you wouldn't do business with me? I said no. For one, you had a police record. For two, you in a cult, right? But anyway, that's not the point of this fucking video. The point of this video is that Sinetter got some fucking balls. The link a fucking video going at into somebody being a sex offender, right? Right? And when y'all see the video I did, the nigga say out of his own goddamn mouth that he knew his niece, 14 years old, ran away from home to be with Polite. He knew about it. His wife knew about it. The wife's sister, right, which is the mother of the 14-year-old, knew about it, and the 14-year-old sister knew about it. So he put 4 people in the goddamn mix, right, to be an accessory in this goddamn crime. And he got the nerve to point the finger at somebody else abusing children when he allowed the family allowed their niece to run away from home to be with Polite at the same time. This is the kicker. At the same time, Polite is doing business with fucking Sinetter like on a daily basis. Somebody explain this motherfucking shit to me. Somebody explain this shit to me. And you got, and with all y'all people over there chilling with motherfucking Sinetter. Y'all want to be right up on him. Judah Nazareth, the one that let the tranny in his house play with his kids. He will, from what he said, molest his kids. Said it out his own goddamn mouth. And he ain't talk no big shit until the fucking tranny left. Talking about he better not come back here and kill. That's not the reason he left. He left on his own free will. And his daughter, Judah Nazareth's daughter, still got a picture to this day of the trainer in his room. I got all the video footage and the audio footage to prove it, coming right out of his mouth. What kind of father, a husband, is gonna allow a sex offender to send a picture to their daughter, and this man is long gone from the house, and the daughter still have the picture of the man in his room? He tried to call his daughter and tell her to bring the picture of the man. Huh? And explain this shit to me. If Tarka obeys sex for now, I see you heard me say this shit before too. I'm gonna tread lightly with Taharka Bay. I said this shit before because I've heard rumors that they're related. And everybody I told this, first thing out their mouth was like, they do look alike and sound alike. Somebody in the comment of the video said that Taharka Bay, I said, it's funny how all these pedophiles and con artists get their start on Sarnetta's show. We would have never known about Taharka Bay if it wasn't for Sarnetta. Y'all don't remember the commercial Sarnetta put up? It said, with Taharka Bay and his son, it was Taharka Bay and his son said, we came all the way from Baltimore to see my main man, Sarnetta, and Sarnetta TV. And Sarnetta made a commercial out of it. I remember the original video. When he came up there with the Morris thing and Sarnetta put him on. Now, I think he might have came up there for a debate and some shit. Yup. I remember it like it was yesterday. That was the old Sarnetta channel. I think that's the one that had got deleted back in the day. The one that had Shaka Amos on there threatening the shit out of Sarnetta in his own motherfucking house. Had Sarnetta apologizing in his own goddamn living room. Yo, why you always doing this, yo? Why you always doing that? He said, Shaka Amos like, yo, what the fuck I said to you? What the fuck I told you? He had that scrawl with his tongue. Shaka Amos was drinking his smoothie and shit, and just swirling his tongue around the fucking straw. He said, I told you about rolling that fucking, having that motherfucking camera on me. What I told you about that shit. He was like, yo, man, chill, man. Why you always trying to do something? You heard what I said. And Sarnetta didn't realize the camera was on and still alive. And everybody saw that shit. Getting chunked. Sarnetta was shook too. That shit was funny. But it goes all the way back then. Who can fix themselves? And the pot is sitting up there. The pot is sitting up there. And this is why I hit the button to make this video. And shit. Napa is a woman. Sit there and let these niggas downplay what happened to Miss Tia Hurt, the victim of Jeremiah Judah. Let that shit go on. Now she on this platform running her goddamn mouth and talking about all these sexual predators and all this shit, right? Like how she exposed Solomon and shit with his sexual deviance, and how Solomon was trying to talk to her daughter and all types of shit, right? But you got Sarnetta that allowed his niece to run off with Polite and doing business with fucking Polite at the same goddamn time. And you want to be around a man like that? You want to be around a man? But I forgot y'all Dominican and shit. I know how y'all Dominicans get down. Y'all be doing shit like that. Come on. I'm going to get some Dominicans to come up on this bitch and say that shit. I'm going to get some Puerto Ricans, some Dominicans, because that shit be going on with their asses. That shit be running rampant out this bitch. I'm going to get some motherfuckers from out here to tell y'all niggas that shit. You know how many missing Puerto Rican girls is in Connecticut out here? Well, the families know where the kids at. But they reported missing and shit because they with an old man. Emac Nieves said that his mother was a victim of that. He'll tell you himself. That's why I'm saying it now, because he'll tell you himself on the air. Was raped by a grown-ass man, a friend of the family, and they made her stay with that man. They made her stay with that man. If I'm not mistaken, it said she was like 14 years old. So this is something that they do and that they feel is okay. Because they from the old way. You know, on those islands and shit, they be doing shit like that. Black people did the shit too in the South back in the day. Black people was doing that shit in the South back in the day. I got a cousin and shit. That grown ass nigga, he older than me. He was messing with a young girl, not no 14 and shit. I believe she was like 16, 17, some shit like that. And got her pregnant, but I think the chick came out and it wasn't his kid, or he wanted to take care of the kid and the parents was fucking with the nigga and shit. But they ain't call no goddamn police and shit. This shit goes on. But South Carolina laws might be a little different with the age and shit like that. I don't know. But I know he told me, I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, for real, my nigga? But this shit goes on. And now you got all these people. Don't, Chris Harris, don't ever talk. Don't ever try to expose nobody as being no pedophile or sex abuse. Don't ever do that shit. Because you sitting in the lap of the nigga that let all that happen. That bring these niggas to the people. Sonetta bring. Who would have known about talking if it was for Sonetta? Nobody. Who would have known about Polite if it wasn't for Sonetta? Nobody. Who would have known about Mighty Hebrew if it wasn't for fucking Sonetta? Nobody. Nobody, baby. Nobody. Nobody. Got all you niggas and shit retarded. And you should see the motherfuckers in the chat when I put in there like, Sa gotta be ashamed of himself for promoting this when he doing the same goddamn shit. And one motherfucker commented, but we not talking about Sonetta right now. And one motherfucker said, well, are you gonna say the same thing about all the good that Sonetta did? Nigga. I had to get the fuck out of there. I didn't want to hear nothing else about on that video or see nothing else in that motherfucking chat. I swear for God I did. After I saw those comments, no. I could not believe it. I could not believe what I just saw with my own motherfucking eyes. These people just ignore all that shit because they want to sit up on the Sonetta nuts. Remember Sonetta put the big titty women, the half-naked women on the screen in front of Polite daughter? And everybody was offended by it except fucking Sonetta. And the man started checking him, and Sonetta started calling him the N-word with the ER for checking him on it. Said you supposed to be a pillar of the community, and you up out here pouring up on the screen with this man sitting here with his little girl on his lap. Huh? He said, this is y'all culture, ain't it? He said, this is y'all culture. These beautiful black women. Right? Y'all niggas is lost. For real. If y'all don't do something soon, I don't know. I don't know what to say about y'all. I know one thing. The FBI and whoever else can is watching y'all and whatever they do, as the quote say, all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Come round all of you up and put you where you need to be. And y'all know where y'all need to be. I don't see how y'all sleep at night. I couldn't sleep at night. knowing that I was responsible for some of this shit. But that's all I got to say. To Harker Bay and shit, they done caught you, nigga. They done caught up to you, nigga. I don't know what you gonna do. But shit, you on the list, nigga, you on the list. You need to go sit your ass down. If you on the list, you need to go sit the fuck down. Your career is over. If you're on the list, nobody don't want to hear about you wanting to do some community shit. None of that shit. Because you on the list. You done went too far. That's like giving a serial killer a chance to redeem himself. No, nigga. You don't get no more chances. That's like a nigga getting too many DUIs and they take his driver license privilege from him forever. No, you don't get a second chance. We don't care if you've been sober for fucking 25 years. No, you no. 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 Because you went too far the first goddamn time. And so that just tells you, y'all right here, what y'all dealing with when you deal with these people. Look at Rob Rack threatening motherfuckers with guns and shit. Right there on camera. Nobody don't say nothing. Motherfuckers think it's funny. Until that nigga. Y'all see the video when he went up to the GMS motherfuckers with the guns? They wasn't scared. They ran his ass off the block. Gonna come out there with a gun and a bulletproof vest and shit. Like a whole bitch to a bunch of motherfuckers teaching the Bible. Because your bitch ass feelings hurt. And know you be running around and shit dressed like a fucking woman. Nigga, we done seen the videos. And we done seen the confirmation when the motherfuckers live out there. T-Duck himself said it. You was known for the nigga be in the school with his hands on his hip. My mother would whoop my ass and she caught me standing or something and got my hands on my hip. My mother will beat my fucking ass. Get your goddamn hands off your hip. When I was a little kid, I could have put my hand on my hip or put my hands in my pocket. To this day, I don't know what the pocket thing all about. But she looked at it as some shit boys and men ain't supposed to do. Put their hands in their pocket. She would act like she was about to kill me for doing that shit. And then y'all old school motherfuckers and shit, tell me something about the hands in the pocket thing. I don't get it. Is that supposed to be some gay shit or something? I don't know. But I know the hands in the hip thing was and shit. Well, you sit there and like you just put your hand and shit, sit there and hip whatever. She was like, yo, get your goddamn hand on your hip, motherfucker. I'd be like, oh shit. Whip my ass whip and shit. But know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody checking like this shit. There's nobody checking it. Like the viewers are not even checking it. They looking over it because they want to be part of something. They want to be part of something so bad. Why don't y'all niggas start doing something and y'all be a part of your own shit? Like I keep telling niggas, ride your own wave. You don't need none of these people. Ride your own wave. If you support this dude, that's cool. But ride your own wave. Clyde Diva been commenting on my shit, right? Shout out to her and shit. She real chick. Like, she real. Like, I haven't watched her in, like, years, but I remember when I watched her, she did some wild shit. I'm not gonna say what she did, what I remember her from, but, like, she real. Like, I fucks with her, like, and the shit, I listen to her, what she say and stuff like that, because when the pod was talking about it, I'm like, Clyde Diva, I ain't heard that name in a long-ass motherfucking time. So I had to go look, and I found her channel, and she stay in her lane. She ride her wave. She said, I don't want to be down with none of you fucking niggas and shit, like. And you know the motherfuckers will come over there and try to finesse her, like Rob Rack and Judah Nazareth, fucking gay ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, yo. Ride your own fucking wave. We got Nagy Springfield over here. Me and Nagy Springfield cool and shit. We stand back to back on this motherfucker, fucking y'all niggas up. But Nagy ride his own wave. Nagy got his own style of coat busting. He got his own style. See what he did with Islam the other night? But y'all look at Nagy like he retarded and shit. But he's smarter than all y'all motherfuckers. He got more sense than all you motherfuckers. Got more common sense than all you motherfuckers. You niggas get caught up in all types of shit. Y'all supposed to be sane. Y'all supposed to be regular motherfuckers. Nagy Springfield ain't never caused nobody no harm, no kind of shit or nothing. Y'all motherfuckers. And y'all sit there, Chris Harrigan, that old white gay motherfucker. Gonna call him out his motherfucking name. Now, I remember when motherfuckers was calling you gay, Chris. Because you always sucking your goddamn tongue and shit when you talking. Well, when you doing that, niggas was calling you gay, nigga. Straight up. Killer B was fucking with you. Even though motherfucker telling me, don't fuck with Chris. He a backstabber. Smiling in your face the whole time they want to take your place. Backstabbers. I don't know what else to say. I gotta say, keep saying to y'all. How many of these videos, little bullshit ass videos I can keep making? Mm-mm-mm. Goddamn shame. Goddamn shame. Harker Bay. Boy, you done fucked up, dog. You done fucked up. You got some goofy ass pictures too, nigga. Wearing that big ass flower pot on your head and shit. What was that video game and shit? You dropped the flower pots on motherfuckers and shit? That was an old ColecoVision game. ColecoVision or in television. I don't know if y'all niggas remember the video game system in television. They made it television 1 and 2. It was like right in between it was in between Nintendo and ColecoVision. It was like right in between that shit. That was a cool system too. But anyway, yo, I'm the Witchfinder General. I got a witch. Y'all got a witch. I burn their motherfucking asses up and shit. Y'all niggas stop playing with the motherfucking kids and shit for the Witchfinder to come and get you. With that, y'all, I'm up out of this piece, beat. Peace.